All right, hello. Welcome to a little live video we're going to do. So, I've got 1 liter barrel here, and I wanted to put some stuff in it because I've been priming it. So when you prime a barrel, put hot water, or not hot water, but just any kind of water in it, because what you want to do is you want to expand all the joints out, so when you actually put real stuff in, it doesn't leak out. So I haven't actually used this barrel for quite a while, so it was pretty dried out, and so it was actually leaking a lot. So I've been priming it the last day or two with just water, just to try to kind of get it. It's pretty good. You can kind of see there's a little bit of stuff coming out, but I'm not too worried about it at this point. It's gonna expand out real quick and fill out. So so let's talk about what we're gonna put in this barrel here. So I've got this White Dog rye whiskey from a local distillery where I live, and so I thought, hey, usually like you're gonna see the most impact with doing barrel aged cocktails from unaged spirits. So that's why I was like, oh, this might be a little good Saserac. And I've used this barrel a couple times before, and so I think it's really going to actually allow me, because the barrels lose some of their oomph over time, if you will, just that highly technical term. So this is going to allow us to, I think, really kind of age it for quite a while, let it sit in there for like a month, maybe more, that kind of stuff. So yeah, so thanks for watching. I think we have a viewer from Hawaii. Hello, nice to see you. Thanks for watching. Won't wait too long here. Let's get started. So Saserac, you can make with different kinds of base spirits. Sometimes cognac, rye whiskey, whatever. I'm using this White Dog rye whiskey. Then we'll have obviously some absinthe in it, some Peychaud's bitters, and then I made a Timorous Syrup I'm going to use. And so let's start making this stuff. So when you're batching this is about, I think this barrel holds a little more than 1 liter. And obviously I have a 750 milliliter bottle here, so I'm not going to totally fill this entire barrel, but it'll be close enough. So the first thing to do is pour this out into our measuring cup, see what we're actually going to work with here. So it looks like I have about 24 ounces to work with. So let's start doing some calculations. So, I'm actually doing my head now. I was using my phone, but then I realized I am streaming live with my phone, so I can't use my phone to calculate what I'm going to do. So, looking at about 2 ounces, about 1/8 of an ounce to 1/4 ounce of Demerara per 1 ounce of syrup. So that's going to mean we're going to do about 3 ounces or so, maybe a little less, of Demerara syrup. So I'm going to take my lid off here because this is actually a pretty thick 2-to-1 ratio, so it kind of actually takes a long time to, I want to pour it this way. So 2 ounces of syrup. I might do a little bit more, not much more, because I prefer things not on the sweet side. So I usually generally go a little bit lighter. So there's our Timorous Syrup. It's going to give us a nice richness to it rather than just using kind of a basic simple syrup. The Demerara is, I think, going to give it really some richness. Now for the absinthe, when you kind of do a barrel aging, obviously you can always tweak it when you're doing it at the time, but I'm just going to I'm going to go a little bit under on some of these ingredients. So I'm going to do about 2 ounces, maybe a little more, 2.5 ounces of absinthe. Again, I can always add a little bit when I actually am making the cocktails. And this absinthe I'm using is Pacifique. And this is also another local absinthe to Washington, where I am. I'm going to do a little bit more. And I really like it a lot. I'm not a big absinthe guy, unfortunately, but this works really well in cocktails. So we're going to go with it. So there's another about 1/2 ounce. So that's about 2.5 ounces of absinthe. And bitters kind of are a little bit funky when you age them. Let's see. So awesome. Thanks for watching, everybody on Instagram. I'm glad you guys like it. We are going to be doing more stuff soon. So, like I said, bitters kind of scale up a little bit different when we're actually barrel aging stuff. So I want to just kind of do this. So this to me is going to be a little bit more kind of off the cuff, if you will. So I'm going to do about maybe just under a half ounce of bitters. Again, like I said, I can always add more when I'm doing my drink for a little bit of kind of like brightness at the end. And so I usually kind of underestimate some of these ingredients. So let me see if I have a spoon to stir this with. And I don't have a spoon here. We're still kind of in the process of transferring all of our other bar making equipment into our own bar here. But we're going to be fully transferred very soon, which is why my lovely assistant, aka my wife, is getting me a bar spoon that I can stir this with. Awesome. Actually, I'll take the other one. I'm going to do this one. This is a cool one. It has no spoon on the end just for stirring, but it's pretty awesome. But this one is a long one, which I don't really need this long, but it's really stylistic. Just to kind of get a feel for the taste. I like it. It's a little... I mean, the White Dog kind of throws me off a little bit because I'm not used to tasting Saseracs made with White Dog rye whiskey. So I'm trying to kind of estimate what I'm used to using aged spirits. I don't want to add any more syrup right now. I think it's pretty good in terms of sweetness level. I might add a little bit more bitters before we put this in the barrel, just to kind of bump up that cherry notes of the Peychaud's bitters and kind of that fruit flavor of it. I'm pretty satisfied with that at this moment, so let's go with it. Okay, so I have a funnel right here because I don't want to spill everywhere. And now everything goes in the barrel. Dump it right in. Super simple, right? Then hopefully we'll see how long this actually stays in this barrel and how long it tastes good for. And we put the little top on our barrel, and that's it right there. So we've got about a little under 1 liter of Saserac. It's going to be aging now. I'm guessing this will probably, I'll start to really maybe kind of taste, I mean, I'll taste a little bit every week or so just to kind of see how it changes over time, but it probably won't really be even close to ready after a month, maybe even more, because I'm using a White Dog to start with, and this barrel's been used a couple times, so it's lost a little bit, some of its oomph. So yeah, I'm guessing hopefully it'll be kind of like a long-term thing for me, last maybe a month or two, maybe 3 months at the most, just kind of see how it goes. But yeah, so I want to put together a quick video because I'm going to fill my barrel tonight. I was like, well, I'll also make a new live stream of it. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. So if you guys have got anything live stream or barrel aging in your house, I'd love to know what you guys have going. And I have another little barrel too, another 1 liter one that I want to get something else going into that's actually a fresh barrel. So I'll love your suggestions. See if you guys got one think I should put into it. Or maybe I can even do some kind of like Solera system where I go from like this barrel to the other one, or I don't know. We could get really creative with it. So let me know your thoughts and suggestions. But yeah, tune in soon. We got more videos coming up, and thanks for watching. And I hope you guys are having a good Saturday night. Enjoying a few cocktails, and I will see you soon. All right, take you later. Bye. Bye. Still, we're turning it off now. See you later.